Into my YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Melanated Rebel News Network, broadcasting to you live out of the beautiful and historic city of Charleston, South Carolina. My good people on TikTok, my good people on YouTube, we're about to get it in tonight. It's going to be another good night of the Ricky Manor show, broadcasting to you live here. Also, I want to thank a good friend of mine, also a good sponsorer by the name of Melissa Foster of MD Foster Creations, who created my website that you guys can check out. A lot of news for you patriots to watch. Okay, some good stuff on there. That's www.MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com. But if you can't remember all of that, you could go simple as www.mrnewsnetwork.com for Melanated Rebel. So yes, you can actually tune in to my website Sunday night. I will be broadcasting to you live on my website, not on YouTube, not on TikTok, on my website at mrnewsnetwork.com. So the cool part about that is you go into the website, go under the news stories, you get a chance to see my news articles there that I write by the day. I didn't get a chance to write today. I had a very busy day today. Oh, man. So what's going on, Lena Think Mama? How you doing? And I look over here to my YouTube channel, and I see Skleck, Melissa Foster, Steve Carpenter, Troy Bailey, Rocket Man, Rocket Matrix, Mario J, Tough Love. Long time no see, my good man. And we're just sitting here tonight getting ready to rock and roll. Let's see who else. J Monkey. Who else is up in this chat room? Skleck. What's going on, Skleck? Let's see. Lynn's kind of dirty. You know what? You might be right. How's that? Is that better? All right. You may be right. I may be crazy. But it just may be a lunatic that you're looking for. Turn out the lights. Don't try to save me. You may be wrong. But for all I know, you may be right. What's going on, my people over here on TikTok, my patriots on TikTok? If you get a chance, tune into my YouTube channel as well, and that's my YouTube channel is Ricky Manor. I'm broadcasting to you on both places tonight. Man, dude, I love your videos. Me and my friends watch you every day. Well, I try to put something new on there every day. What's going on, Purple Prince? What's up, Big Pop? What's up, Seattle? Fahim Johnson. Now, that's a brother I met over on my, where was that I met you at? I met you on Twitter. I don't have too many followers on Twitter, but you know, that's cool because I don't really use my Twitter account like that anymore. Lena Thick Mama, thanks for the love. Yes. So all of you people on TikTok, please do me a favor. Join the MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com. If you can't remember Melanated Rebel, it's mrnewsnetwork.com. This is important because our free speech is being suppressed, and what I'm going to try to do is bring you a news network that is going to be awesome for each and every one of us. Okay? Lena Thick Mama, thanks for the love. What's up, Palm Coast, Florida? I absolutely love you. You're amazing. You speak your mind. But they don't respect me on TikTok or YouTube for that. And that's the reason why if you guys ever miss me on YouTube, go to my website. Linda Thick Mama, thanks for that love. Go to my website. And the reason I say go to my website, because you will never lose me there. You will never lose me there. And Buckeye State, Ohio. What's up, GA? You'll never lose me on my website. You'll get a chance to see my news articles I write every day. I'll upload every single one of my TikTok videos I ever made for you guys. Because these platforms that are governed by these liberals, we can't depend on them. And that's going to be what's the word I'm looking for? I met this guy, we were trolling a crazy commie. Who are we trolling? Which commie were we trolling? Which commie were we trolling? You say we were trolling a commie. East California, what's going on? Hey, I'm glad you found me too, but if you want to stay in touch with me, come to my website, mrnewsnetwork.com. Hi, Uncle Tom. How's it going tonight? You see, that's that language right there. Uncle Tom. Now, what's up, Texas? What's up, West Virginia? What's up? What's up? Much love to you. Yosemite. So yeah, that way you can see all of my videos. I'm gonna upload all of my old TikTok videos on there. What's up with your main channel? What's going on with my main channel? Oh yeah, Cyber Demon. Yeah, we were trolling her last week. That was funny. You got to see some of my old videos. But yes, the Melanated News Network is the Melanated Rebel News Network is now official. Hey, I love my flag too, man. I think you guys are awesome. MR News Network. If you go to my bio, you just click the link and it'll take you right to it. Not seeing any chats on YouTube. Oh shit, please tell me I'm live on my main channel. Yeah, it looks like I'm live on my main channel. You confused. Why the flag? Why the fuck be here if I don't fuck with you? How about that? See, there you go. Now you don't have to ask me questions anymore. That's the only thing I don't like about over there at TikTok. You got all these dumbasses that don't agree with your views. They want to make their way into your chat room. Now, you don't deal with them. You don't deal with the Biden supporters. You just follow your fellow patriots. And they want to make their way into the party. I don't go into those Biden rooms fucking around. I don't go into those crazy people's rooms messing around. You know, and there was this old fat guy on TikTok today. Looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy talking about why you turn your stitches off. I want to talk trash. Oh, so you want to pill from my intellectual ability and my intellectual property so you can make a video trying to troll me where you're shaped like the number 8. You're a bowling ball shaped Snorlax trying to troll me. You know, talking about trying to show me some love. Thanks for the love, Black Widow. What's up, rock guitarist? Yes, the flag stands for rebellion. What we're going to be needing a lot of here shortly. Black Widow, thanks for that love. You know, dude was like, you know, and I don't understand. I mean, I guess he's looking for somebody to love him. Well, we all know the only person that big dude loves is the lady who bakes his cakes in the deli, and she only fucks him on the scale. What's up, Alina Prim? Black Widow, thanks for that love. Yeah, he's like, why can't you turn your stitches off? Yeah, I turned my stitches off. What, you think I'm supposed to let you use my intellectual property so you can crack jokes on me? What about we do this? How about I invite him to come to my show and I invite him on as a guest? Thanks for the love, MD Foster. And we can talk about things. So if you want to say Black Lives Matter and you want to preach all that Black Lives Matter, but you weigh as much as a truck, then I will say I agree, Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter. So put down the fork and spoon and knife, do some push-aways from that kitchen table, maybe read some of my exercise advice on my website, and teach that to other people. Because Black Lives Matter. Stop eating pork. Because Black Lives Matter. Stop being a bowling ball shaped man trying to talk trash about another man. BLM is a hate group, but I'm gonna get into that I'm gonna get into that on my YouTube channel. So if you guys really want me to get down and dirty, I'm gonna leave this TikTok alone. I'm gonna leave this TikTok flowing for another 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna get to my YouTube channel and I'm gonna get into it, man. Rock Guitars, thanks for that love, man. So I want you guys to at least tune into my YouTube channel tonight. Subscribe. I'm gonna be at Ricky Manor on YouTube. I need to see some numbers growing over here on my YouTube channel. What's up, Gary? How you doing? Oh, MD Foster, thanks for the love. My YouTube channel is Ricky Manor. So catch me on my YouTube channel because I'm about to get dirty. I can't get that dirty here on TikTok because, you know what, somebody will ban the live and you know how that goes. Somebody get their feelings hurt and they'll ban my live. They can't do that to me on YouTube because I got a paid subscription over here. They'd have to prove that, you know, I'm being hateful. And then even then they won't want to mess with me because I'm paying them. So yeah. What's up, Tennessee? What's good? What's good? What's up, Virginia? So we're about to hit it hard over here. And all the haters, you can keep your asses over here. I want my patriots to follow me to YouTube. Oh my gosh, Fahim. You know what? I read something about that. So over here on my YouTube channel, Fahim Johnson says, "Oh, Rick, I seen some funny shit today. California changed up the birth certificate application where you can decide if the baby is transgender, and you can put who have birth." Wow. Looks like I left California at the right time. Anytime's a good time to leave California, but I left it at the right time. I left California in 2002. I had to get out of there. I had to get out of California. What's up, Zena? Over here on my YouTube channel. So, guys, follow me on YouTube. Get ready to go kick some butt over there. My YouTube channel is Ricky Manor. What's up, Becca Jean? Ricky Manor. RICKYMANNER. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for the love, Sklet. I'll be seeing you guys on YouTube. Catch me on YouTube. I'm going to be live there for the next 20 minutes. Till then, Patriots over here on TikTok, where we go one, we go all. United we stand, divided we fall. Ricky Manor out. Catch me on at Ricky Manor on YouTube. All right. Had to get out of there before they banned me. It was too many of those damn trolls over there. What they like to do is report your lives and watch it or report your videos. So, with that being said, let's get into tonight's subject. So let me get over here full focused really quick. All right, so Rebel Fox Gaming says, I have several different Rebel flags. I have the Stars and Bars, Bonnie Blue, State Banner, the Confederate Battle Flag, Come and Take It, and the Georgia's Old State Flag. Hell yeah. What's up, Texas, San Antonio, Bear County? What's good? What's good? Alina Pram with your beautiful self. What's up, Skulek? Nice Rebel Fox. What's going on, MD Foster? Yeah, I gotta. You know what, MD Foster? This is what my producer looked like right here. That's her and her husband. That's the producer of the show. Melissa, I've been laughing since. You know what, man? Let's keep something real. Where's my man who was helping me troll that commie last week? Where is he at? Damn, where are you? Wrecking Feetard. This man, we was trolling the hell out of this commie last week, man. Let me see if I got her picture. This was funny. There she go. I had to take a picture of her. You remember that? She was mad as hell at me last week, man. You remember that? This looks like this person, the offspring. This is what this is gonna look like when it gets old, right there. It starts like this and then it gets like this. I can tell by the way you wear your hair and how you always go there. You're gonna look like a monkey when you get old. Oh gosh. This is what told me that she has more privilege than me. How does this have more privilege than me? Somebody please explain that to me. Can somebody explain that to me? So you mean to tell me, and I'm just going to keep it 100 real quick, because I'm going to get real as real can be. And I'm just going to break it down for you, because this is what we're dealing with in America. You mean to tell me that this has more privilege than this? That if you were in a war or a zone and you had to have somebody to fight for your rights, would you rather have this, or this fight for you? This says it could help this achieve liberation? No, it's the other way around. See, if I was in school or in any other situation, what you see right here would be defending this from getting its ass kicked. This right here would be the one that they have to hide behind. This right here is who they have to take photo ops with so they can say, I have a black friend. Tell me I'm lying. Elena, thanks for that love you just sent me on the Cash App. That was awesome. This right here has to protect this right here. And has to go to the bathroom when this right here shows up on his TV screen when he's just doing nothing but trying to get hot. Huh? Am I telling the truth or what? Am I telling the truth or what? What's up, Brandon Carpenter? How you doing, my good man? And you guys need to do this, and I want you to do this before we finish. I want you guys to go to my website and sign up. You don't even have to sign up. Just go read the articles. Read the articles. because I write some pretty interesting stuff. Yes, I do have a degree in journalism. I can actually do this stuff. Now, one thing I didn't learn in school is how to, what's the word I'm looking for? Use the profanity that I use. But I put my articles together so eloquently. And also, I will be dropping off videos there. So if ever you want to just come by and just like get a take on what I'm thinking, you will also find it at the MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com. We put a lot of work into this. We want the Patriots to come by and check it out, because I can guarantee you, you will be inspired to tell your friends and your family and all that other good stuff that goes along with it. Even share the articles on your social media pages, because it's able to share. Yes, you do all that. This is just like any other news site. Only thing is, for now it's free. For now it's free. Enjoy it while it's free. And those of you guys joining us while it's in the, while it's in the stages right now, you will always have a special access to get into this. So when we got millions of followers, you people in the room that come and see me every night, when I'm coming on, you guys will be in the inner circle. While everybody else is having to pay for subscriptions, you guys will be watching this for free. You got my word on that. You guys help me, I'm going to help you. When we have our reservations and we have our things going on in the future, our get-togethers, our cookouts, you know what I'm saying, our tours, our speaking events, you guys will automatically have VIP passes. And I'm looking forward to being able to shake hands and hug you guys, because that's where this is going. That's where all of this is going. So, with that being said, I want to get into tonight's story. This is where I'm going to start recording, because you're going to be able to see this after tonight on my channel. Now, here's the thing that I figured out. This is what H.R.1 means to us. And this is scary for me. Because with the tensions high in the air, in this new and uncomfortable America, to the politically enlightened as we are, this was another blow to our liberty was delivered this week after the passing of H.R.1. If it wasn't bad enough that the rigged election was given to a senile old perverted racist, we are now dealing with the loss of what we've called free constitutional, a free constitutional abiding nation. This is now blatant tyranny, you guys. This is blatant tyranny. This article is also going to be up when I'm done. I'm just going to give you a little bit of what this is about. The name of the website, Sonia Martinez, MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com, and if that's too much to remember, you can just type in MR News Network for Melanated Rebel. MR News Network. The domain's the same. We own both of them. So, also, you can text Patriot to 843-732-2892 and be the first to know when I go live. So, that way, you guys that follow me from TikTok, if you don't see me here on YouTube, I can tell you what platform I'll be on, and that's free of charge to you. So, if you guys like my content, you guys are going to get a chance to see it. But let's talk about this H.R.1, what it shows me. And I wrote an article about this, and I'm going to paste it on my website first thing in the morning, because it's going to be in detail. Tonight, I'm just going to give the gist of it. Basically, we got screwed with H.R.1. What does this thing say they do for you? Well, it gives people equal access to the right to vote, right? But let me ask you this. These same people, now, this is where we should be asking the Democrats, and this is for the melanated viewers here that are on the fence if you want to be a Republican or a Democrat. They think that you're so stupid that you can't even register yourself to vote. You think that they're looking out for you. They're not. They're looking for the illegals. Not only that, they're sealing the deal to the point that they can steer elections in the future. They can steer elections in the future. So right now, we don't have any political say-so in the American government anymore. So if something happens like it did with what happened with Donald Trump, it will now be illegal to challenge the election. It will now be illegal. YouTube can actually say, you know what? We're sending this over to the FBI because you said something illegal. You challenged the election. You're rebel rousing. They took our freedom of speech away this week. Not only did they do that, they took other rights away. And they're going to continue to take them away. What did we see last summer? What did we learn from last summer? I could have told you Fox News was full of shit before last summer. As a matter of fact, Rocket Man, Rocket Matrix, and Mario J, and also there was a couple of people, Mexican Jesus, where I was talking about how Fox News is full of shit. Where I was talking about how PragerU was full of shit. Where I was talking about how CNN was full of shit. And how they were all working together. And you want to know who else is working in the mix? Because a lot of you guys, y'all love Candace Owens, right? But let's keep it clear. And I'm going to be real as I can. Because I can't be much more real than this. So that way y'all can't accuse me of being a liberal like y'all did last summer when I first brought this argument. Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, ABL, Jesse Lee Peterson, those are all agents. Now, if you was watching this channel last summer, I got attacked for saying that. But Fox News, agent. Y'all attacked me last summer for saying that. But now y'all see what I'm saying is true. And the reason I say that Candace Owens, the Officer Tatum, ABL, all of them are agents, because what do they do? Now, the first thing they do, they talk up Donald Trump because that was their grift. That was their staple into conservatism. They talk up Donald Trump, and then in the next breath, they're bashing black people. They talk up Donald Trump again, then they're bashing black people. And the only thing, and until Candace Owens started talking about transgender people, she was a one-trick pony because that's all she would do was talk up Donald Trump and bash black people. What did this do? This led racial tension. And the reason why is because the subjects that Candace Owens would talk about were hot buttons for black people. They were hot buttons. So when white people came in and was making comments on her things, and when white people would say, hey, I like Candace Owens, that would get black people pissed off, and they would, in their mind, have a thought about you. But I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked you last summer. It did. It made all racists appear, it made all conservatives appear racist. So let's talk about this. Yeah, you'll hear me bash on black people. You will hear me do this. And I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of doing this. But when you hear me bash on black people, I'm bringing solutions. Instead of people saying, well, damn, you're a sellout, this, that, and the third. I work in the neighborhoods. I'm the motherfucker who made sure that there were kids having school snacks during COVID. I was working in the neighborhoods. I was trying to recruit people into the Republican Party, or just getting them off the Democratic plantation altogether. Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum made my job hard to do. Because this whole pop culture, everybody knows what these cell phones are, and that's how they got their hands on Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum. They're like, Hell no, we're not voting for Trump. Why? Because Trump supports Candace Owens. Trump said Candace Owens was a brilliant person. Well, Trump didn't fully vet this woman, but she was an agent. She is just as guilty as any of those grifters on the left. And the reason I say this is because everything she was doing last summer was about race, and she was in front of a white audience speaking this bullshit instead of being in front of a black audience speaking the bullshit. If you say that you champion your people like she says she does, and she also said that in Congress, talking about how she loves her people, then get in front of your people more. Just don't do it at these Blexit events where there's only a few black faces in the crowd. I went to the Blexit event up in Greenville, South Carolina. I drove 3 hours to get there, right? There was only 4 melanated people in the crowd. How are you preaching black power to a room full of white people? She's responsible. Officer Tatum's responsible. ABL's responsible. To all of you good patriots out there that have a love for your country, you need to examine the way these people act. We want more melanated people on our side of the aisle. They're pushing them away. They pepper a little bit of truth on top of shit. And then they confirm your biases. Okay? No. We want more people on our side of the aisle. We don't want to run the people off that we're trying to help. They're getting paid handsomely. And who's paying them? Turning Point USA. What are they doing just besides, jockeying campaign funds? It would have been a whole lot easier to be able to relate to these people in these impoverished situations, because you cannot ridicule someone. And a lot of you are guilty of doing this when a black person confronts you about your liking for Candace Owens. Well, she just tells it how it is. Yes and no. Yes and no. If you're fighting with your brother or you're fighting with your sister, it is not for me to jump in and take a side. It is not for me to root for you. It is not up to me to root for your sister. The reason why I say that, because that's a family affair. And then on top of that, she makes generalizations of melanated people, as if the whole race is consumed in rap music, as if the whole race is consumed in debauchery, as if the whole race is consumed with every negative thing you can say. Nope, there are several different classes of melanated people. There are several different classes. So basically, when all that race tension was going on, and she was making these bullshit videos, and then she was saying, when Brandon Tatum make his bullshit videos, and all you saw were white people defending Brandon Tatum, white people defending Candace Owens, of course you're going to cause division. That's what they were meant to do. And you know who the other person was? George Soros' right-hand man. While you and I, as black and white, being pieces on the table, George Soros and that Dennis Prager, they're buddies. They're buddies. You think it's about two of them fighting against each other. No, it's two of them fighting against you. It's two of them fighting against me. And they favor neither one of us. They favor neither one of us. They get paid handsomely, seeing how they can rake in the dough off of our ignorance. If we're going to talk about what happened in Washington, D.C. this week, it's all of our faults. It's all of our faults. This is where I got to show you guys some tough love. Don't unfriend me after this because I got a lot more knowledge to give. But when we let the likes of Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum and all these people enter the arena and make all conservative, melanated people look like we're a bunch of racists, that's when it became a problem. It became a problem. And it's hard trying to reach out to melanated people that already have that concept in their mind that we're a bunch of racists. They'll see me, they'll see the flag, and the first thing they scream is, Uncle Tom. No, I'm not that guy. I'm that guy that's trying to help you, dude. I'm not going to try to ridicule you into thinking the way that I think. I'm just going to show you love. You can beef with me about the flag later. Are you hungry today? Do you want to have results today? Do you want tangibles today? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm not here as a black man. I'm not here as a white man. I'm here as an American. And we come in all different colors and all different classes and all different walks of life. And when I took my oath back in 1996, it didn't run out because my knee was bombed. When I went to Washington, D.C., I didn't go up there for black people. I didn't go up there for white people. I went there for Americans. Because that's how much you guys mean to me. I was talking to Brooke the other day. And I said, Brooke, let me tell you something. When I jumped in that car and we headed up to D.C., I was ready to die that weekend. Anything could have happened up there because there's always some crazy fool in the crowd. But you know what? I'd rather die on my feet than on my knees. Because I got kids in America. So when some people be like, well, you know, Candace Owens tell it like it is. It's at that moment in time that we got to put the tough shit beside us. Yeah, we are patriots. We are, tough by nature. But what we ought to do is be able to separate our egos. If somebody is genuinely offended, you got to understand the difference between being offended and being hurt. And if you can see hurting someone, that's when it's time to just pump the brakes. Because that next American is not your enemy. I've had to do that before. I do it just about every day. Where I'm being very critical of someone, then I realize, am I hurting this person? Or am I just offending this person? And then I slow down. Pump the brakes. Because my goal isn't to repel people, it's to attract. So tell me, why do you feel this way? Then I hear them out. Let them run out of gas. Take mental note of everything they're saying, right down to the adjectives. And then talk to them. I've changed 8 people over this past week from the Democratic plantation. Just by that exact thing. Didn't have to sell it to them. Only thing they saw was the MAGA hat. You a sellout. You an Uncle Tom. You're a coon. Okay? Why do you feel that way? Well, Donald Trump's racist. Okay. So let me pull you over here to the side where we're away from the fanfare and let's talk. What? Let's talk. Why do you feel this way? I'm not here trying to outshine you. But if you want to criticize me for being the way that I am, And before I continue to call you all kind of dumbasses and actually feel in my mind that you're a dumbass that's beyond redemption, let's get an understanding of each other. We get there and we move forward. People like Candace Owens, on the other hand, will sit there and just throw stones at you, throw jabs, and be like, damn. So what if it hurts your feelings? The truth hurts, right? And some people will say hit dogs holler. Okay, I'll accept that. But if you're trying to recruit people, more people that look like me, onto the other side of the aisle, you can't get them there by ridiculing them. You can't get them there by pissing them off every time you get a chance. My platform isn't just to piss off duppies. My platform is to actually try to change people from duppies to being melanated, respectable melanated people and respectable Americans. To build a bridge between us as Americans. Because where we're going right now is getting us nowhere. Divided as we are, we're seeing what's happening above us. They're instilling communism in our country. They're instilling tyranny. And if you're a white person that has a personal disliking for me, hold on to that. I want you to. If that's the way you genuinely feel, hold on to that. But until then, let's get rid of these commies that are above us. If you have a personal disliking for me, let's just say you don't like chocolate at all. That's cool. But we got our mission ahead of us. You can't hate me that bad that you're ready to let the whole goddamn country fall down around us. That you're ready for both of us to be sacrificed in the tyranny. Nope. I can't believe that. My mission is to unite us. To meet in the middle. It pisses me off when some people scream, Uncle Tom. It does. Because it's like, damn, I can sit here and tell you, this is what I'm trying to do. Meet me somewhere. In the middle. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. Let's have an open dialogue with each other. All bullshit aside. But it seems this whole thing with online life, this is what some of these people have. They do these old 24-hour broadcasts. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm going to own this person. I'm going to do this to this person. I'm going to say this to this person. And these guys act like straight bitches. Trying to prove how intelligent they are. And if you ever notice, they never pull out a book. They're always going to their YouTube or their Google, and they're doing Google searches and sharing Google searches with you. They don't have any books. They don't have any kind of intellectual property about them. What's going on, GD Snuff? How's it going? Ain't seen you in a minute. So basically, what we need to do, and what I would actually like to try to sit down and talk with Candace Owens. I actually had something set up with Kingface. And then Kingface faked his death. Y'all believe Kingface is dead? He's not dead. It's just too much fuckery around that. Kingface is not dead. They announced his death when he was in Blexit in Greenville, when I drove up there. And I was like, this man can't be dead. Because when I made that video about Candace Owens and Officer Tatum, he reached out to me and wanted to sit down and talk about, let's have a debate. Okay, let's have a debate then. Then he got quiet. Then I hear he's in the hospital. Then I hear Angela Stanton King ranting about him and ranting about Candace Owens. And so I, clicked on the link And then there was Kingface saying that he was in the hospital with a freaking on a respirator. That was a CPAP mask. I can prove it because I got a CPAP mask in the other room. I suffer sleep apnea. That was nothing but a grift. I just want you guys to realize what's going on. Thanks, Maxim. I want you guys to realize what's going on before it's too late, because I tried to tell you guys about PragerU last summer. I tried to tell you guys about Fox News, and it took them cutting McElhaney off in the middle of her testimony to the world before y'all came back to me. Some of you came back to me and be like, damn, Ricky, you were right. I don't want you to be like, damn, Ricky, you were right. If I tell you something is going on, just ask me. How do you come to that conclusion? Ask me how I come to the conclusion before you be like, well, you're just a fucking libtard anyway. No. I even had to correct the young lady when I was broadcasting last summer. She says, oh, you're just a liberal. When I was talking trash about Fox News, yeah, look at you, you liberal. What gives you what made you draw the conclusion I'm a liberal? Well, you got crystals on and a pentacle, and a blue beard, that crazy bullshit that liberals do, right? I'm like, but wait a minute. You really believe I'm a liberal? Did you hear the rest of this? No, I just saw fuck Fox News. And it took for us to see exactly how Fox News flipped. It took for us to see how fast Fox News flipped. Then some of you guys came back to me and was like, man, that was true. And everything I say it because I researched it. I don't say it just because I want to be the first one to tell you. I'm the person that look for the details that nobody else want to look for. That see the things that nobody else want to see. That has to accept things before I actually put it back out there. I'm the one that has to look at this and like, damn, is this for real? So here's the deal. If Donald Trump was to run again in 2024, which a lot of people, including myself, want him to do, even though he will be an 80-year-old man, what good would it do us if the Democrats can rig the election again? If they rig the election in 2020, they can rig it again in 2021 and 2024. If they can rig it then, they can rig it now. And they made sure that they could legally rig it in front of you. And there's nothing you can do about it, and I dare you to say something about it. That's what H.R.1 did this week. So on my channel, I want you guys to check there around noontime because I'm uploading it. I'm uploading it. I want you guys to go check out this next article because I'm going to go into full detail what H.R.1 has done to us. This is horrific. This is horrific. And next time you look at these race grifters, I want you to take a look at them. And I want you to question their platform. Candace Owens. What does she do? Well, besides talking shit about black people, she'll spit some conservative views. But what was her grift when Trump was in office? Black people suck, Donald Trump is good. Black people are stupid, Donald Trump is smart. Black people are this, Donald Trump is that. That was her grift. See, me, I got more to talk about than the duppies of my race. I got government structures that we need to talk about. I talk about the medical genocide. If I tell you that something is systemically racist, I'm going to tell you where it come from, why it came from that direction. See, Candace Owens tells you all the time about systemic racism, and she says it comes from the left using the same talking points. Me, you always notice every time you come to my channel and I tell you that something is systemically racist, not only do I tell you where it come from the left, but I also tell you the procedure and the recipe of the disaster that they're cooking up in their next concoction for you. Not just, The Democrats are racist. How are they racist? How are they racist? The article that I wrote yesterday about medical genocide, I actually explained how the leftists concocted this to the point where we went from Ritalin to freaking hormone or puberty blockers. I did that. When Candace stood in front of Congress, everybody was cheering her on. And she said something. Talking about, well, these people thought that my black people wouldn't listen to the whole thing through and through. First off, nobody was talking about black people. She sat in front of Congress like black people liked her. They don't even like her. Brandon Tatum sits up there and screams that he's doing this for black people, and black people don't even like him. They don't even like him. Now, if you were to look at the original people that were in my broadcast, a lot of these people you see in this broadcast are melanated. Some people be like, see, you see her shucking and jiving for the white man. Nope, this was a mixed crowd right here. I wouldn't have it any other way. The day that I have to entertain an all-white crowd is the day that I sold you out. That's when you can tell me I completely sold you out. When I'm entertaining an all-white crowd and I'm doing nothing but bashing you, and I'm not bringing any issues to the table that doesn't have resolutions, then you can say I sold you out. But I've never done that. That was my promise from day one. And I'm a man of my word. I'm a Southern gentleman, as you can tell. What we got to do as Americans, I'm here to build a bridge because we're divided. And as long as that bridge is there, we're not getting anywhere. And it hurts me. And it just makes me so fucking emotional when I think about, my kids having to grow up in a world where they won't have a voice. A voice that they deserve because my parents and my grandparents put in on that. They were told they wasn't good enough to vote. They were told that they wasn't shit. They had to stand up against real racism, and these young punks around here today talking about racism. Why? Because a motherfucker look at you when you walk in a damn grocery store looking suspicious? Really? That's racism to you? Get the fuck out of my face, man. Grow some balls. Grow some balls. So what? Then maybe don't walk in the grocery store with your pants hanging down off your ass, if that's the way that people are going to look at you if you wear your pants hanging off your ass. Carry yourself in a respectable fashion. Brandon Tatum pissed me off last summer. That video is still up on YouTube, and I called him an Uncle Tom. Good night, J. Mikey. You're right, Dax Durham. What's going on, my good man? I ain't seen you in forever. Man. Look, dude, Dax, come to the... Hey, dude, Dax, I need you to do this, man. Because I knew you was wondering where I was at this whole time. Go there. Anytime you don't see me on YouTube, man, go there. I'm always dropping some knowledge there every day. So if I can't make it to do a broadcast, you will actually see my articles there. The MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com or MRNewsNetwork.com. You have to look people in the eyes to see what they are about, no skin color, right? Right. And see, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a bridge here because the thing is, the way things are going now, we're about to lose our liberty. We fought too hard for this. We went through 2 world wars, a civil war, a revolutionary war, and everything else in between to get where we are now. We're about to lose it all because we can't see past the bullshit. The Melanated Rebel News Network. You know what? I'm glad all colors are in here too. You know why? Because I couldn't have an audience like Candace where I stand in front of 4 black people and the rest are white people and feeding negative stereotypes. She's just as bad as the rap artist. I've been trying to debate that heifer for the longest. I've been trying to debate her for the longest because I will call her out in all of her bullshit. I read that book that she just came out with, the Blackout book. I took the book to bed with me. I read like 3 hours before I went to sleep. And then I woke up the next day, took 2 hours. So I read that book. It took me about 8 hours to read that book. And Big Pa, be sure to go by the website. Go by the website and have a good night, my good man, because I'm about to crash myself. I got to be on the road at like 7:30 in the morning. I got to go and adjust some claims at the fucking auto yard. Ugh, I hate having to go to the auto yard. I do, man. The reason why is because I got to go down there and give people bad news. I got to give them bad news, and I hate doing that because usually whenever a car is sitting at the auto yard just telling you a little bit about what I do, 9 times out of 10, they are uninsured. Well, not uninsured. They only have like the required insurance. They're at fault. Their car is totaled, and I got to tell them, hey, look, your policy don't cover your vehicle. You're fucked. New subscriber and new Patreon here. Well, I'm gonna make it up to you for doing that, Big Pa. Thanks for doing that for real. And to me, this is not about the money. To me, this is about, me sharing my views with this world. I'm staying on YouTube, David, but I'm staying on. But I'm gonna be doing mainly my broadcast on Sunday. Sunday, I'm gonna be broadcasting live from my website. You're welcome, brother. Thanks. Sunday, I'm going to be broadcasting live from my website because I'm going to get too extreme for YouTube. And I want to keep my YouTube license. So I'm encouraging my people to follow me here because it's going to be too hot for YouTube on Sunday. When I unleash what I'm about to unleash on Sunday, I'm going to keep that video up. It's going to be a 30-minute video, but I'm going to unleash the beast. As a matter of fact, until I get enough, I'm going to be raw and wide open. I'm going to be raw and wide open. Man, I appreciate the cash apps you guys send because that helps me upgrade my studio. Right now, I'm in the middle of construction here, so that's why I got the green screen up and the flag instead of going with the green screen altogether. I'm doing some construction here. But it's going to be raw, uncut, wide open. And yes, I'm going to call out Candace Owens. I'm going to call out Officer Tatum. And I'm going to call out all of their fuckery. Because when a lot of you conservatives, you white conservatives, y'all don't understand why black people are so mad at them. They can't articulate it. I can. And I can give you the evidence. I can come with receipts. So please, you don't have to be married to your opinions about her. You don't have to be married to your opinions about Officer Tatum. Because I know a lot of you guys, y'all respect these guys. But I'm going to come raw, wide open with them. Because I've been trying to get them to do a debate. Well, we already see what happens when Brandon loses a debate. The Officer Tatum. We see what happens when he loses a debate. He loses his cool. We see what happens when Candace Owens runs out of talking points. She loses her cool. How do you feel? I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to answer you. How do you feel about Ben Shapiro, the Daily Wire? Ben Shapiro is good in my book. I'm going to tell you why Ben Shapiro is good. He earned my respect with the whole Ahmaud Arbery case. While Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum were condemning Ahmaud Arbery, Ben Shapiro's like, yo, what is these talking points they're talking about? It makes no sense. So you know how quick Ben Shapiro talks. And I'm like, holy crap. So much for him being a racist. But you know you're a racist whenever you disagree with some of these people. Let's see. Jordan Peterson, we'll talk about him in a second. Hey, Ricky, I'm in the middle of 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours to raise awareness for veteran suicide. Scott, email me. We can work on this one. I might have something for you. Yeah. Yes. Jordan Peterson. Let me make sure I'm on the right page here with Jordan Peterson. I don't want to speak, recklessly because I take a lot of notes here too. I got to actually read into him more. I got to read into him. I don't want to speak blindsidedly on him. That's one thing I try not to do because I hate making retraction videos. I got to read more into him, and then I could probably give you a good, analysis on that Sunday on my broadcast. But we're going to get raw and wide open on Sunday. Let's see. I didn't see them talking about that case. I'm so glad you pointed it out. I'm late getting into YouTube, so I'm behind on a lot of things. Yeah, they talked about that case, and they made it seem like that, the McMichaels were well within their rights to go and hunt a man down like a fucking animal and kill him on the street. That's when I fell out with them two. That's when them two became on my radar. As a matter of fact, Rocket Man can tell you this, Mario J can tell you this. My first popular YouTube video that went viral was actually talking about them for doing that. And then you had people coming in that was agreeing with the McMichaels, coming in calling me all kind of racist names, calling me all kind of animals, niggers, and fucking whatever destructive name they can come up with. And I'm going to tell it to you like this. I will never tolerate racism from the black, nor will I tolerate it from the white. So I'm not giving anybody a nigger pass. I'm not that guy. If somebody's sticking up for me and I hear them calling another black man a nigger just because, no, I'm not trying to charge your racism. I'm not. If you got racist issues going on and you come to another melanated person, I don't give a fuck if they call me an Uncle Tom. Don't you dare in my name call them a nigger. Don't do it. Because you might as well call me one. Don't do it. But, their following was calling me all kind of niggers and all kind of coons and all kind of other fucked up names. And I'm like, how are they going to be black and allow their following to call me this? How can they do that? How can they be black and look at their comment section and see all that racism in there and say nothing about it? And their only excuse for it is, well, black people call each other niggers all the time. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse because I call that shit out too. I do plan on being wealthy one day, but I don't want it like that. Not like that. Somebody say not like that. Not like that. I want to be wealthy one day. I want to be able to just, give you guys wholesome entertainment on all aspects because we're working on something. Me and Melissa are working on something for you guys. What you're at right now is the ground level of the Melanated Rebel News Network. But we're getting ready to deliver you something that is funnier than Saturday Night Live, funnier than Mad TV, and it's going to be conservative based. And just because it's conservative doesn't mean it's going to be boring, because it's going to be all kind of profanity on there as well. Shit, fuck, bitch, cut, ass, all that shit's going to be there. Because it's conservative doesn't mean it's going to be PG. You're dealing with two comedians that's going to write scripts and have you just laughing your ass off. Because that's what we want to deliver. Trust and believe. The left don't have the monopoly over comedy. They don't have the monopoly over comedy. They don't have the monopoly over entertainment. But they can have the monopoly over gay entertainers. We'll give them that. I'm not going to fight them for it. We'll give them that. Well, I'm not going to fight them for it. What? You want some gay entertainers on the Melanated Rebel Entertainment channel? Okay. We'll point you over to Communist Cast and watch that bullshit on Saturday Night Live. We'll point you over to Fox so you can watch fucking Family Guy and that bullshit. No. Right. That's going to be on the apparel. Look for that on a shirt next week. That's going to be on the apparel. And we're going to do a commercial for that before we release that. But you're going to see the commercial. You're going to be like, I'm buying me one of those. All the kids are half blind. They're caught sleeping, right? Have you got Mike Liddell to be on your platform? We're working on that one. Also, what we're working on, which I negotiated with today, are the same people who sold me this Trump hat. Tree Frog. You will also be able to buy their gear on our website. We got that coming. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, damn, I wish I could tell you, but, you know, my government name's on this form. But they actually hand-signatured. When this hat was delivered yesterday, somebody with a hand signature, they signed it themselves. Told me to keep up the fight. I want to support the local military, man. I want to support the veterans. I want to support local business. I want to support American business. This hat right here was handcrafted in America. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is of good quality, good material. We're going to be looking out for our military men. We're going to be looking out for our military-owned businesses. Also, I want to get something going with We the People holsters. They were the guys who actually put the shirt together that you saw earlier on my TikTok videos. And also, we're going to be doing, like my man who said that he was trying to raise awareness for veteran suicide. I'm actually wanting to try to throw something their direction as well, to let them know that we do appreciate them, that they are loved, that they're cared for, and all that good stuff. So, yes. So this is what I want you to do before I go to bed tonight. I want you to go to my website, MelanatedRebelNewsNetwork.com, bookmark it, read my articles. I'm going to have new articles coming out every day, and also letting you guys know when we're going to be talking about this at the end of each article. That's what I'm going to be doing from now on. As well as tomorrow, I got an article that's coming out for you guys. And you're going to like this article because it's going to be what I wish I could talk about more, but I got to get you a reason to go to the website. I could tell you everything here, and you'll be like, well, why do I got to go to the website? He just told me what he's talking about. No! You got to go to the website. I want you to comment. I want you to like what you don't like, what you like, and what you don't like. Comment on it and tell me what it is that you agree with or disagree with. Because that's what Operation Love is about. Love. Operation Love. This is what we're doing. Let me tell you what Operation Love is. And the shirts are going to be available this week as well. Because if you're going to be a patriot, you just can't be black. You just can't be white. You just got to be American. Lifting our voices equally. Our shirts will be out this week. We already got that trademarked. Also, that's going to be coming out in 45 Forever Apparel. That's our clothing line. Love. We have love for our nation. We have love for our history. We have love for each other. Love, lifting our voices equally. Thanks, David Brady. And this is what I got to do, Patriots, because I got to be on the road at 7:30 in the morning. My freaking collision shop is an hour and a half away. I hate having to drive that far. But I love what I do with you guys. So with that being said, Patriots, where we go one, we go all. United we stand, divided we fall. I'm Ricky Manor of the Melanated Rebel News Network. I will be seeing you guys Sunday night. Ricky Manor, signing off.